friend invited us over to hang out with him at his place because he didn't want to be alone in his old house. He even promised to treat us with some snacks and drinks to bribe us to come over. It was an offer that was hard to refuse. Most of his family lives in the city because of work, and whenever they are free, they try to check up on their old house. It was an ancestral home. The doors were antique-looking with flowery details that gave it an older vibe. The front door is next to the living room, and there is a room along the corridor. In front of the living room is the kitchen, which is connected to the bathroom. We chatted and poured some drinks, and everyone was having a good time. I need to tell you that I have a low tolerance when it comes to alcohol. Either I easily get dizzy or my skin becomes reddish, and sometimes both. After a few shots, I told someone that I needed to use the restroom. It was a pretty large bathroom, but not a faucet was in sight. I figured the 2 basins served a purpose. After doing my thing, I tried to reach for the soap dispenser to wash my hands. What happened next still horrifies me to this day. An amputated hand reached from inside the drain in the sink and tried grabbing my arm. It scared the hell out of me. Though I was scared, I tried to convince myself that it was just my mind playing tricks on me, because at that point I was pretty tipsy. Still, I was getting goosebumps all over my body. Suddenly, my instincts told me that I needed to get out of there. No, I knew that I had to get out of there, and as I tried to leave, my sight landed on something strange. A faceless lady wearing a white gown was standing in front of me with long black hair and soaking wet clothes. Standing face to face with this thing for a few seconds felt like an eternity, not to mention that she was blocking my only way out. I wanted to get out of the restroom so bad, but I was so fucking frightened that I was petrified and couldn't move. I finally gathered all my courage and fled without washing my hands, and accidentally slammed the door. As I approached my friends, I tried to act normal. I wanted to tell them what I saw, but I doubt they would have believed me. Knowing them, they would have accused me of hallucinating or trying to make up stories. Someone looked at me and asked, "Where have you been?" "I went to the toilet," I answered. What he said next shook me to my core. "Try not to roam around. A lady and a hand randomly greets visitors here." After that encounter, for months, I was uneasy whenever I went to an unfamiliar bathroom.